A recent study from the CDC showed that over 20% of U.S. adults aren't getting enough physical activity. Joining us now to discuss the importance of remaining active and some resources that can help you along the way is physical therapist Dr. Carrie Pagliano. Welcome, doctor.
Thanks for having me.
The importance of physical activity, of course, is something that we can't deny. Being active just improves our lives in so many different ways. How can we encourage people to get back out there and get physical again?
Absolutely. So physical activity, it's important for both our physical and mental health, but also can be helpful in disease prevention. And if you've sort of fell off the bandwagon and you haven't been moving as much as you wanted to, it's important to talk with a healthcare provider like a physical therapist to figure out what those options might be. And they might vary depending on your age, your resources in your community, any past injuries that you might have had. We're uniquely qualified as PTs to help people get and stay moving. So we might be a great place to start.
Definitely. A lot of us, as you know, doctor, are working from home or working remotely. Our lives have completely shifted from being on the go to being really at a standstill. And of course, we're moving through that now that the pandemic is, quote, over. But how can we, working at home, get back out there and get active again?
Absolutely. So again, it's finding opportunities during your day to get more active. And I think planning ahead can be a first step, and that you can do that with a physical therapist as well. It might be as simple as taking that walk during lunch. It might be doing a load of laundry at a break. It's important to plan this stuff ahead, but also take a look at your workstation and make sure that you're comfortable, but also you're setting yourself up to work efficiently and prevent injury. So we can be helpful as physical therapists to help you find those movement opportunities and make sure that your workstation continues to be safe.
Doctor, I can say for myself, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers that are watching, taking those daily walks throughout the day were a game changer, especially when you're spending hours in front of a computer or you're just working in kind of solitude at home. Getting out, that fresh air, and just being of the world really makes a world of difference. And I'm sure that makes a world of difference for families together. How can we integrate movement into our daily lives as a family unit?
Yes, our kids, they've spent more time than ever on screens. I have two kids, same thing. That's how we got through the pandemic. But just taking opportunities, like inviting your kids out for the family walk with the dog or shooting hoops in the driveway. It's motivating for us as parents to be a great example for our kids. And if our kids understand that movement and staying active is normal, then we're ensuring a good, healthy future for them.
Couldn't agree more. There are people, doctor, as you know, that are living with chronic pain every single day who may be a little apprehensive about physical activity. Maybe it was the physical activity that caused some of that chronic pain. What do we say to them?
Well, lots of times they're scared of movement. And so the first step is understanding that fear, understanding their apprehensions, and mapping out a very clear, methodical plan that's safe to them, because lots of times they think that because they're hurting, that means that movement's not a good idea. And we do have good data, especially in low back pain, osteoarthritis, and fibromyalgia, to point to physical activity being a great option to reduce pain. So working with a physical therapist to help set up that plan so you can start to achieve your goals in a really safe and intentional way.
A pleasure to have you on Inside South Florida. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.